Suffolk County Music Service presents The Sky, a how-to-play guide for WCET students. Hello everyone and welcome back to your WCET instrumental lessons. Today we're going to teach you how to play The Sky by Sarah Watts. Don't get your instrument out yet, we're going to listen first. And after that we're going to learn some of the patterns in the music, and then we'll get down to some playing. Remember, you can stop and take a break at any time. We have lots of short learning bites for you, so you can even do this over several days and repeat bits as you practice them and get better. See you later. Before you play, we're going to ask you to be a musical detective. Listen to the music, think about it, and write down what you think. Pause the video at the end of the music and give yourself some thinking time. So what are we going to be thinking about? First, are there any repeated sections in the music? Things that we remember, things that have happened twice in a row. What happens in the middle? Is it different to the music at the beginning? And what's the music like at the end? Next, we're going to think about the rhythm. Are all the notes the same length? Or are some longer than others? Are there any silences, rests, where the instrument doesn't play? Listen to The Sky by Sarah Watts, and remember, pause the video at the end of the music. Pause the video now and write down what you think. If you want to listen to it again, you can go back and do that too. Why not tell somebody at home what you found out and see what they think? So what have you found out? If you're listening really carefully, you might have found that this piece has 3 sections. The structure, or how it's built, the form. The music at the end is the same melody as the music at the beginning. The music in the middle is different. We call this structure by a special name, ternary form. The piece uses different rhythms to make the music interesting. It has long notes, shorter notes, and silences. And it also has something to shout out. Did you spot that in the introduction? Well done. Now let's learn about the notes which make up the rhythms.
Now let's look at the notes we're going to be playing. First, crotchets, worth 1 beat, minims, worth 2 beats, quavers, worth half a beat each, and they usually come in pairs, and semibreves, which last for 4 beats. They are not coloured in, they have no tails. So let's start the metronome. We're going to clap along with the pulse. The word is walk. Walk, 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 walk. Well done. Now we're going to do minims. Minims are worth 2 beats and the word is jump. Here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Now quavers. The word is running. Running, 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 running. Now let's have a go at semibreves. Wait, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 2, 3, 4. Wait, wait. I wonder if we can put those together. If we've got the count going on in our head, we're going to do some copy-back patterns. Here we go. My turn first. Walk, walk, jump. Jump, walk, walk. Running, 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 running. Wait.
Well done. Now it's time to get your instrument out and warm up. Or you can stop and then play another day. It's entirely up to you.
Pause the video now to have a look at the picture of the recorder. And then get your instrument ready. Check that the 3 sections are all pushed together properly, with the holes on the foot joint slightly to the side, in the correct position for your right hand little finger. To hold your recorder properly, remember, left hand up top. Lift up recorder, left on top. And right hand down low. Right on recorder, down low. Now, to get ready to play, rest the recorder on your bottom lip and close your mouth over the tip of the descant. Your tongue should now be behind your top teeth, ready to say T for each note. Don't put too much into your mouth and don't bite the mouthpiece. A good playing position is very important. Stand or sit straight with a tall, strong back. Remember to think about that imaginary piece of string holding you up straight. Also, hold your recorder a slice of pizza shape away from your body. Not too high or too low. Relax your elbows and off we go. The 4 notes we are going to use for this piece are C, B, A and G. Remember where they live on the stave. Let's warm up on 1 finger B, 2 fingers A, 3 fingers give us G, G, G. Now try lifting your first finger up and down in a gentle siren to get from A to high C.
The sky is broken up into 3 different sections, and we're going to start by learning section A. It begins by silently counting 1, 2, 3 in your head, and where the 4 would be, you're going to confidently say, hey. Then you're going to count 1, 2, 3 again, but followed by a confident ha. I'm going to demonstrate by counting the beats out loud and saying the words. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3, ha. As soon as we say the ha, we count another 8 beats silently in our heads before we start to play. So use this time to make sure you are ready to play your recorder with your fingers covering the correct holes so we don't end up starting late with the music. Have a read of the handy hints written in the red boxes to remind you about how to play the music. You could practice first by clapping the rhythm or singing the notes as you finger them with your recorder on your chin. I'm going to play the whole of section A twice for you to clap or sing along. When you've practiced this, you can play along, but please don't worry if you find it a bit difficult. Remember that practice makes perfect, and it will get easier each time you play. Hey, ha.
If your recorder is sounding a bit squeaky, make sure that you don't have leaky fingers. Cover the holes properly so that the air doesn't escape. If you're feeling a bit out of breath, check that you're not taking a new breath for every note, because this will make you feel rather breathless.
Fantastic! Keep practicing section A this week. Play it slowly at first and then get faster as you find it easier. Next time we'll add sections B and C and then we'll play the whole piece through.